we are going to learn AWS CLI and S3, like how we can, create a bucket and upload images, download images from S3 bucket using our terminal instead of using S3 console. So what you have to do, you have to open IAM. First of all, we have to uh, create a user, IAM user, and we will use this IAM user to authenticate on our terminal. Just you have to click on IAM, and here you have to go to the users, and you have to create a user. Click on create user, give a name, any name, code with DevOps. Next, attach policies. So we are going to attach S3 policy, Amazon S3 full access. Next, we can create this user. When this user is created, just click on this user and go to the security credentials. And here we have to create access key and the secret key. Select command line interface. And next, we have to create access key and the secret key. Now, if I have to go to my terminal, here I will be communicating with S3 locally. So before we, how it will work, you have to install AWS CLI on your system. And it's very easy for if you're using Windows, Mac, any other operating system. You can look at here on the official website of AWS and you can follow the instruction, and it is easy to download AWS CLI and you can install it on your system. And as I have already installed, but you can simply install it. When you have done installation, then you have to configure the AWS. You have to write this command AWS configure, and it will ask you the access key. So you have the access key already here, just copy it. And meanwhile, you can download CSV for later use as well. So, and I will enter my access key. Then I have to copy the secret access key. And then I have to enter my region, like which region I want to use. If you want to use, US East, US West, any other region, but I'm going to go with US East one, my default region. The region names you can look here at, you can see all the region. So I'm just going with my default region, so I will not enter anything. So I am now configured with my AWS S3. So now we are going to create a bucket with our terminal. So you can see currently I have only 2 buckets. Now let's go and we are going to create a bucket here. I'm going to write a command AWS S3 make bucket S3, and I'm going to give a name to my bucket. I will give name code with move 100 and the region. You have to tell in which region you want to create the bucket. So I'm going to create an US East 1. So now this command will create and make a bucket, and if I have to go to my AWS console and if I have to refresh, and you can see here, this is the bucket that I have created. And if I go to this bucket, I can see the bucket is totally empty. And what I can do here, I can upload an image to this bucket. To upload an image to this bucket, I will write a command AWS S3, copy an image from local my system to the S3. So for this, I am just going to use a path users, my system path, and on desktop or here I have I have an image. The image name is github.png. And this file I'm going to upload on S3. Then I have to tell in which bucket I am going to upload. So I'm going to upload in my code with Mo100. In this bucket, I'm going to upload this image. So we have to run this command and we can see the file is being uploaded on S3 bucket. So how it's very easy and simple to upload the image from your local system to your S3. So if I just go and open my, uh, I have to refresh and I will be able to see the object because object is currently being uploaded. So when it will be completely uploaded, then I will be able to see it on S3. So object is now successfully uploaded. So we can refresh and we can see here the object is available, which is nice. Next, we have to learn another command which will tells us if we want to list, all the buckets, all the buckets in our S3. So if I have AWS S3 LS, it will tell me how many buckets are in my S3 and when the buckets were created. Next thing is that I want to list down all the objects in the bucket. So currently we listed down all the buckets, but no, we want to list down objects inside the bucket. So same command, just we have to append the name of the bucket. So if I just enter the bucket name and it will tells us all the objects available in my bucket. Next, we have to do one thing, how we can download the image from S3 to the local system. So if I check you in my local folder, I have this file. So, and if I go on my S3 and here you can see, I am going to, just maybe rename this. I'm going to actions. I want to rename the object. We can rename as well. I will give name get and I will save the changes. So when the changes are being saved, no, I will just download this image into my local system. To download the file to my local system, I will run the command AWS S3 and S3, the bucket name, make sure the bucket name we entered the correct code with Mo100 and the file name will be get.png and the path where I want to download this file, I will give that path, the folder. So inside this folder, I want to download. So here you can see the file is now being downloaded into my local system. Okay, so file is being downloaded. So if I just do ls and you can see get.png is now available in my local system as well. The next command we are going to learn how we can remove an object, which is also very simple. I have to run a command AWS S3 rm, okay, and I have to tell the which object I have to delete. So I will just give a name to my bucket name, which is code with Mo100, and I will give name get.png. So in that bucket, if the file will be available, it will delete this file. Okay, so file is not deleted. So if I have to go and if I have to refresh and I will see there will be no file available into this bucket. And next command that we are going to learn how we can delete the bucket, which is also simple. We have to run the command AWS S3 or BS3, we have to give the bucket name code with move 100, and we have to, if the force command will be only used if you have the objects available in your S3. It will first delete all the objects and then delete S3 bucket. But I don't have any objects into this bucket, so I will just simply use this command, and this will simply remove my bucket. So if I go to AWS S3 console buckets, and if I have to refresh, and you can see we don't have the bucket available. This is how you can use AWS S3 communication using AWS CLI. I have all the commands. Many more commands are also available in my article. You can use it. Link is available in this video description. If you like this video and you have enjoyed, you can subscribe to my channel, and you can hit the like button and share this video with someone who is also looking to learn S3 service. And I will see you in my next video.